Hey guys, how you doing? Josh Valentine here. I've just been shooting a few videos about the franchise industry and what to look for, what to avoid, some of the golden nuggets. And for those of you that have not seen any of our videos about franchising, we're actually previous multi-location franchise owners. We're industry concept creators. We're no longer part of the traditional business world or franchise industry. We've recently left that arena and are actually working full-time from the comfort of our home, and we teach other people just like you how to do that. You can check out the website here, ilovefranchising.com, if you want to check it out. Previously on this board, if you were watching, you saw that we talked about a few different things. We talked about having a passion for the franchise you're looking at. We talked about making sure that they qualify for your time and your commitment to that future. We talked about the numbers, going and reviewing numbers, and we talked about the location. Well, now I want to talk to you about something else. This is going to be a short one, but it's the franchise fee. You know, I have people asking me that are looking into franchising all the time, Josh, what is involved with the franchise fee, and what really is a franchise fee? Well, what it is, there's two different types, okay, really. There's your initial franchise fee for when you're buying the rights to that franchise location. And that franchise fee is going to range anywhere from $10,000 to, you know, $50,000, $60,000, $70,000, $100,000. I don't even know. I mean, they go up real high. We're going to use a number of $25,000. That's a very average franchise fee in the industry, about $25,000 for the initial rights to have that franchise. Okay. That doesn't mean that's just the rights, and then from there, you know, that'll include like consulting and that kind of stuff that they'll help you move forward and review your site location, your build out, and that stuff. But then you got to go out there and get the loan for your build out, your materials, your inventory, your initial 6 months of salary for your employees, you know, a grand opening, that kind of stuff. Here's how it works. Here's how we'll break it down a little bit, and I'll show you. So this video is number 4, and we're just going to call FF, franchise fee. Okay. There's an initial franchise fee, and we're going to call it $25,000. Okay? They always have you in the front end set aside money for your grand opening, typically about $5,000. So that's another expense right on the front get-go that they kick back to you that you use towards your grand opening. So that's a $30,000 outlay on the franchise fee from the front end. And then what happens is they have what's called a maintenance fee, as well as local and national advertising co-ops. On average, we're going to say that it's 10% total. Actually, we're going to say it's more about 12%, is what I'm seeing in the industry right now. And what that means is this: your maintenance fee, so your franchise fee, that's your maintenance fee, just remember that, is 8%. Your local co-op, we'll just say local ad, LAD, is 2%, and your national ad fund, NAD, is 2%. Gives you a total franchise fee, ongoing franchise fee of 12%. Okay? What does that mean exactly? People often get confused, and I want you to really grasp and understand this. It's a simple concept, but remember, that's 12% off what? Top line sales. Okay? So with that, you got a $30,000 outlay in the front end before you even open the doors. Okay? Then let's talk about this. We're going to use $1 million for ease of numbers. $1 million in many franchises is a high volume location. Not many franchises do $1 million unless they're higher end, bigger franchises. But your average franchise is a lot less than that. But we're going to say $1 million. So let's just say it's $1 million in sales. Your gross sales. Franchise fees come off your top line sales. Okay, so one of the things you want to watch out is a franchisee or franchisor who offers a lot of discounts out there nationally and locally, because what happens is that ties into your bottom line profit, but it increases top line sales, which is good for them, and they make more money, but it decreases your bottom line profitability typically because it's cutting right into your profits, the discounting is. So here you go, $1 million in sales. We got 12% franchise fee. That's a net after franchise fee. The franchise fee then being $120,000. That's a net of $880,000. Okay, we talked previously about cost of goods and labor and overhead and operating costs and loan and rent and all that kind of stuff. A lot of franchises, we're going to say when you have your loan, you're repaying and all the other expenses of the franchise. Typically, you know, we're going to use an average of say 10 cents on the dollar, meaning a 10% net profit after everything. Now that 10%, all your operating costs, it does not come out of here. Okay, remember that. All your operating costs comes out of here. So if we use 10% net profit That includes a loan payment, so when that loan payment's gone, it's going to increase your profitability, obviously. But we're going to say 10% net profit then will become, at 10%, that's $88,000 in net profit at the end of the year with that one location doing $1 million in sales. That's just rough numbers. Your franchise can be totally different. But the point being is this. This is what you want to remember. The 12% ongoing maintenance fee comes out weekly, comes out automatically, and comes out of your top line sales. Thus, as you increase top line sales, if that increase in top line sales is not being reflected in your bottom line profitability, that 12% is really being the top line sales increase is not rolling into your bottom line profitability. That's something you have to watch out for, because a lot of franchises out there in the competitive market today are heavily involved in what we call deep discounting. Deep discounting is mandates or co-ops run by the franchisor that are carried nationwide, and you're required per your franchise agreement to participate. For example, if you own a sub sandwich shop and you got 7-inch subs or something, and they say we're doing 2 for $5, versus normally they're $3.75 each. Now, you're selling 2 for $5 versus $7.50. Now that $2.50, is gone. I mean, people might buy more. They might buy more sandwiches, so your sales will probably go up. But remember, you're selling each one for $2.50 versus $3.75. So the $1.75 variance usually flows to your bottom line. Your top line will increase, which is wonderful for the franchisor because their profits are increasing. It doesn't matter if you're profitable or not. They take that 12% out. So just remember, really analyze the situation, find out what the franchise fee is, find what their policy on discounting is, and crunch the numbers. That's what the franchise fee is all about, guys. We no longer have to do that. I hated seeing every Tuesday automatically my money from the previous week, bam, taken out of my account automatically over and over and over again like clockwork. Even if I had a slow week or wasn't real profitable, they still took that out. So I'm glad I'm not part of that industry anymore. I wish you a lot of luck and success as you move forward into that industry. If you're interested in what we're doing, check out our website because it's mind-blowing. It's international. It's global presence just by simply being online. We have no inventory headaches, insurance, employees, franchise fees, royalty fees, co-op fees, challenges. It's beautiful. Check it out. Guys, God bless. I hope this little tidbit here on franchise fees opened your eyes to what the franchise fee really is and how it involves you. Talk to you soon.